Hey everybody, welcome back to Across the Pond. We are here with a few less than 100% players, but they're here to stick it out to play and entertain you. That's right, you, the viewer. They are so self-sacrificing. I love it. So good. I'm going to give each of them one experience point, as a matter of fact. Just for their due diligence. Um, so enjoy that. Chew on that. Don't spend it all in one place. Thank you all for joining us. This is obviously Across the Pond, where we do some crazy things with people from over yonder. Except Sadie. We're not sure where she's at. International Space Station, probably. But either way. Here we are to bring you the finest in quality Dungeons and Dragons entertainment. So let's jump right into this. And last time on Across the Pond, our players had their first real combat episode in which they completely decimated an attacking horde of stone giants. Um, all of the players did phenomenally. Ruix found out a little bit of information about her family, which may have led to more questions than answers, truthfully. So, where we're picking up this episode is the battle has ended, and all of you are noticing that these giant bodies, with the exception of the leader, are kind of like breaking down and turning into piles of stone. And as they do, everywhere that their blood touches in the grass starts kind of blooming these little small red flowers. Just hundreds of them everywhere, all over the field. Taking a survey of the area around you, you notice that the caravan that Corsil rode in on is now out. They gone. They ran. They wanted nothing to do with giants smashing things. The rest of the army of cloaked fighters have pretty much deuced out. Their commander was not as amazing as they hoped, and they were also heavily injured. So they just kind of ran for their lives. But in return, Layla has picked up a new companion, a very loyal Great Dane. Um, it just nods. Yeah. Aodin picked himself a wonderful new follower who has sworn to protect him, named Lefty, because he's missing his right hand. Convenient. And so, as dusk begins to set in, a slight drizzle begins to pitter pat all around you. The fresh smell of flowers and water fills your nostrils as you take note that the Gray Cup, the wonderful inn that you've been hanging around the past little bit, is now completely empty, with the exception of the barmaiden and the barkeep. So I turn it over to all of our players. All right, not everybody at once. Let's take a number.
I believe that this time Nova has still gone up to sleep, hasn't she?
I suppose that is true. Nova did, after a very brief conversation, retreated upstairs.
I believe that I wasn't in the last episode as well, so I just come walking through the door. And sorry about that. Sorry about that disappearing act.
Well, we were all busy. We all had stuff to do. I only just got back as well, so it's fine.
Where were
Like
you?
nature calls.
I had to. I just got sucked into some like little portal and just had to deal with some stuff.
Portal stuff. I like it.
Yeah. Cool. Believable.
Who are we to disagree with a man if he says he went into a magic portal, okay?
I mean, I guess we did the other day. So
Exactly, portals happen.
yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Portals
bit unavoidable. I was really looking forward to the fight too.
Yeah.
How did that go, by the way?
I mean,
Yeah, no, we killed a lot of giants. I mean, some of us who aren't here right now might have killed some men, but you know, like the rest of us kill giants.
and I summoned a goat. And it headbutt things. It was pretty cool. But then no one trusted me anymore, even though they said that's what would have made them trust me before. I don't know. People are being suspicious today.
Yeah, that does sound quite strange.
No more strange than a magic portal in a very convenient time.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
I mean, who are we to really ask questions of each other to legitimize our stories? Let's.
Yeah, I mean, our first meeting, I slapped a hand on the table, so
Yeah, like. Yeah, he was chatting to us for a bit as well. Yeah.
From your bag.
yeah, I still have that. Still have that with me.
we won't talk about the hand. That little fella. We won't worry about that little fella.
That guy, he'll just stay in the bag for now.
Yeah, we'll figure something out with the hand another time. It's funny, I now know a guy who needs a hand, so you know, maybe.
Oh, there you go. See,
Yeah.
it all comes back together in the end.
Exactly, just like his body parts.
Let's just hope it doesn't corrupt him, and ask it to lick the hand, because that may have happened last time.
Yeah.
It tasted like beef jerky.
Yeah, I didn't feel like I needed to guess who licked the hand while I was away. I feel like, yeah, I can guess who that was.
Oh my gosh.
It's fine. He licks a lot of stuff, you know, dragons, the hands,
Nice.
nigh omnipotent beings. You know, it's fine. Honestly, just don't question it. We just make sure she brushes her teeth every night, and it's fine.
I want to lick Orcus, but you used me as distraction, so I couldn't lick.
I mean, you were very excited for the dance party. Don't paint us in a light of like, you know, not letting you do what you liked. You wanted to dance.
I could have licked all them. I missed my chance.
Nom nom nom.
Actually, I have some skin in my bag that you can lick.
Yeah.
Yeah, sort that out. Rick, how are you doing?
What? I guess I should have mentioned it earlier, I guess. But while Layla had been dancing, my character kind of slipped out of the tavern on the outside. So I'm not actually in the tavern with you guys. I'm sorry. I should have said that at the beginning.
Darn it.
We see you through the window.
It was like, I've had enough of this. Opens the window to talk to Ruick.
You there? How are you doing?
Well, you just see me digging away. I'm like, well, you know, just another day in paradise, wherever the wind takes us and whatnot.
That's cool. Do you need a hand with the hoe?
If you'd
I have
like.
a spare hand.
I mean, between me and Corsa, we have 5 hands, so you know we got this covered. Like,
Exactly.
Don't you dare use me to dig in a hole.
let's dig a hole.
You could probably ask the barkeep for extra shovels. That's where I got mine.
How big does the hole need to be?
Big enough for this giant pile of rocks in front of me.
How big of a giant pile of rocks are we saying?
Might have to be 8 feet deep.
Okay, so a fireball would probably be a bit of an overkill.
Might be faster though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it depends. Are you enjoying labor? Because I don't want to take it away from you if you are. But if you want to do it quick, I can rustle up some jimmies.
Guys, I can just ask the ground to move, and it should. It might be quicker, unless you want the
You
workout.
can do what now?
I can ask the ground to move.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
That works, right? Yeah, I can ask the ground to move.
Okay, I want to see this.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I want to lie completely flat on the ground and like whisper to it.
Okay.
Like ASMR.
Well, I want to like crouch down and hear what you're saying too, because I'm
I
very.
thought we're all crouching down with her.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
looking
I want to make
at
sure
her.
we're not licking it.
Like everybody's laying in a circle now, like chins on the ground, whispering at one blade of grass.
Please move. Do like an 8 by 8 foot thing. I told them I can. I actually don't know if I can. So please don't embarrass me. Just.
On a side note, she's using speak with plants, by the way. She has not explained that.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That would probably be okay. So using speak with plants, you are talking to this one little blade of grass. It's like,
It's got roots.
I'm just a plant.
And what a fine plant you are. Can you spread your roots and make a hole?
I'm just a baby.
just a baby.
Well, all babies have to grow up someday, and I believe in you.
I'm just a baby.
Is it working?
Okay, I want to turn around to my Great Dane, and you speak with animals and be like, please dig. You're all I have left. But please don't hurt the little baby.
So for this brief moment, Nova, you awaken from like, a pretty decent nap, but you didn't have like any dreams that you can remember at all. And as you're moving to grab a drink of some sort, you take a brief gander out the window and you see the entire party laying in a circle around a singular blade of grass in the rain in the most horrible druidic ritual you've ever seen in your life. And Layla is like, you can see her lips moving, like she's talking to this blade of grass, and then turns and says something to the dog. The dog like leaps over everyone and just starts digging as hard as it can, throwing dirt on everyone.
Goodbye.
Well, it looks like they're getting into something. Better go join them. And I just start
Corso's,
slowly
like, waving a
trudging down the
mummified hand.
stairs.
He's like waving it and pointing at it like, this? You want this? No? Okay.
Using it as a makeshift like
He
shovel.
scoops and puts it off
Bend
to
the
the
fingers
side.
around a bit and just start digging.
Bless you.
Um,
Begrudgingly, as you said, you make your way outside, and they're all in silence at this point while the dog is basically digging a moat around this piece of grass. Like, very deliberately, it is not trying to touch that piece of grass at all.
what a loyal friend.
What doing?
Digging?
Apparently, yeah.
What are you doing?
Just keep digging.
Well, I
keep
just woke
digging.
up from a nap, so.
Oh, so you got energy. Do you want to dig? Don't touch the grass. The baby.
The
Listen,
what
put
now?
your ear up to it. Put your ear up to the grass. It'll tell you something.
I don't
I was
hear
really hoping Ray
anything.
would. I was really hoping Ray would do it because he's got.
I'm kind of going
Sorry,
behind the dog.
I don't hear anything.
Oh. Well, she's saying she's just a baby, and we don't want to hurt babies, unless you do now.
I mean,
What?
there was a lot of dead bodies when I got it.
Why would I want to hurt babies?
Because you hurt our friends.
That was an accident.
What if you met baby Orcus
Would you kill
before
Baby
all
Orcus?
this? Would you kill baby Orcus and this never happen?
Kill Baby Orcus before he does anything evil.
What?
Asking
What
a
does
hard
Orcus
question.
have anything to do with this?
He's the
So
first
can I
bad guy.
hypothetical?
Yeah, first bad guy I thought of. You know, big, imposing, kind of hot. No.
Well, that's me for the stream, guys. Have a good one.
This stream's just going all over the place.
What's your grade? Oh, actually, I'll just turn. So you have a Great Dane now?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Do you want to name him? I haven't thought about it. He's just been good boy.
Good boy, it is. Until
boy?
he earns the name.
Good
I
boy.
thought you
I
named
mean,
him Moonrock.
The more. Oh yeah, Moonrock.
Yeah.
Yes. Moonrock Good Boy the Third.
as the dog is digging, it's like down into the earth at this point, and it pokes its head up, and with your spell still active, it's like, you say something?
Yeah. Did you
Oh, good. Are you talking to me? I'm a good boy. Are you talking
Yes,
to me?
you're very, very, very good boy. Do you want some bread?
Bread. Yeah, good boys get bread.
There you go.
And it continues digging. Don't hurt the baby.
I'm gonna start. So there's like this 8-foot or 8-foot wide like pile of stones. So I'm starting to kind of like slowly put them over and kind of like into the ground or into the hole that I'm gonna call him Mooney just dug up. So
All right, so to clarify here, the dog has just dug a hole, and now Ruix is burying rocks. I would just like to point that out to everyone that is what is happening.
I think the dog's still not in the hole, guys. She's not putting the rocks on top of the dog.
no.
Right.
He came out to
Having a
eat
bit of
bread,
dirt
from
from
what
the
I'm
pocket
understanding.
onto a casket.
the dog,
No burying
so
dog.
Moonrock is sitting on the edge of his pit that he just proudly dug, watching Ruix throw rocks into his hole, and he just kind of like, you know how dogs can like side eye you,
Yes, 100%.
like just staring at you the whole time, like
Give him more bread.
really hard on that.
What in his hole?
Yeah, give him more bread.
Just a distraction.
Give him the mummified Yes, Tofu's got the right idea. At least throw a bone in there or something. Like, give him.
You also did something earlier.
Corsel's got the perfect chew toy.
Yeah, I'll just throw the hand. I'll just play fetch with the
Oh,
hand.
yeah.
All right. And just so that everyone, listeners, viewers, anybody, 20 years from now that might stumble upon this on YouTube, if it's still around, I'd just like to point out that Corsil has just thrown the hand of Vecna to play fetch with a Great Dane. So let's do a quick roll here to see how he's loyal, but let's see if he's trained. Oh no. So he charges, grabs the hand off the ground, turns around like he's about to bring it back to you, and then just starts like slobber, fingers are flying off. It's just ripping this hand apart. And then just lays down, starts gnawing on it.
I mean, it was just a trophy to me. It doesn't mean much to me personally. It was just a hand of my dead master. But, I like to keep it relatively
Corsil
intact.
and Layla. The two of you came into close proximity with this hand. Very close proximity. So I need both of you to make a wisdom saving throw real quick.
I need to get...
14.
Chat, can I get a roll from you? Exclamation point D20.
Am I mean from plains or mountains or forest?
Yeah, you're in. Technically, this is plains.
16 then.
Okay.
13.
Yes, perfect. So the two of you, Corsil throws the hand, dog takes off, everything's going great. You're just watching Ruix put rocks into a hole. As soon as the Great Dane grabs hold of that hand and starts ripping it apart, the two of you hear in your mind psychically damaging just the most high-pitched scream. Oh, God, help me!
I need to get that hand back.
Do you guys hear that?
Hear what?
The scream. They're like, ah!
I hear a lot of screaming lately.
But not just then. Not very loud.
No, kind of different screaming than usual.
Okay. You're hearing screaming all the time?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. I also hear the screaming of,
Usually
like...
count is 0.
Would that be a lesson to you?
Can
Don't use body parts
Can you ask the
as...
dog to give me a hand back?
You can go try to get the hand back, yeah. Whoever is attempting to get the hand back, roll animal handling. And while you are doing this, Ruix, you finish your burial rites for this pile of rocks.
Sweet.
It's a cool
Yeah.
hole. I like your hole. It's a really good hole. 10 out of 10 on the hole.
Yeah, imagine it's kind of like a, because you said it was a moat, right? So like around this like
Yeah.
blade of grass. So now it's just like a circle of like stone, like, you know what I mean, like a stone like roadway kind of, but just in a circle. Yeah. All right.
I like it. I like it. It's like a very loose, like cobblestone path around this
beautiful.
one
Honestly.
blade of grass for no reason.
Going to be the most protected piece of grass ever.
Wait, you want it to be protected?
Yes.
Okay, I cast 5th level Mordekainen's Private Sanctum on the grass. Like,
That does what?
it's now encased in a barrier. Creatures in the area can't be targeted by divination spells. Nothing can teleport in or out of that area. Planet travel is blocked within the warded area. And basically nothing I don't want can pass through it. For up to
Wonderful.
24 hours.
Great.
Grass is safe.
So yeah, this shimmering barrier now appears around this pathway and blade of grass.
This baby needs to become an adult without any harm.
Got that.
Sacred baby grass.
Baby grass.
Has it kind of stopped raining?
No, it's actually gotten slightly heavier at this point.
Is there like a fire pit or something in the tavern?
Yeah, there's a big old fireplace, lots of tables.
Okay. Well, if I
Perry
turn
nipples.
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
My favorite drink. I'm gonna just turn to everybody and be like, well, you guys want to go back in? It's kind of getting wet. I imagine you guys are too. I'd like to get close up to the fire for some warmth.
Yeah, I'm down.
Yep.
Cool.
All right. Proceeding back
Rocky, you
inside.
okay,
Oh,
right?
wait.
Yeah.
Time out. Y'all can head inside, but Corsil, you were trying to get your hand back from
Oh, yeah.
Moonrock. So, what'd you roll for your animal handling?
I didn't.
Layla, were you trying to help?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So, if you are going to try and help him, then Corsil, you can roll with advantage.
Sweet. I got a 9.
Okay, roll again. And we'll take the higher of the two numbers.
11.
All right. Chat, I need another roll from you. Exclamation D20. And while they are doing that, Ruix and Nova and Aodin, you get back inside. Bartender's doing the old bartender thing, you know, cleaning out glasses, all that stuff. Well, how are things going? Staying
You know,
another
the
night,
whole-
are you?
what brought you here, innkeeper? Why did you pick to put a lovely establishment in this random place?
Well, it was actually my father's establishment. It was right in the center of, the most busiest routes here in the civilized world. I, however, could care less. I would much rather be fishing.
Huh. How do you feel about all the dead bodies outside?
I'm not a fan.
Oh, cool. How would you like to go fishing for the rest of your life?
I would like that very much, but I have an establishment to run, thank you.
We can change that.
He starts slowly raising a crossbow from under the counter.
Sir, first, let's make two things clear, sir. I will happily purchase it. 2, you also saw what I did to 49 of those stone giants out there.
I'm not a stone
Put
giant,
the
though,
crossbow down.
and I'm a crack shot with this thing.
And I'm not scared to burn down taverns. I have a history of it.
I'm not scared to shoot you in the eye.
I don't need an eye.
Well, then, it appears we're at an impasse.
Not
However,
really, because I said I'd buy the tavern.
if you're willing to buy the tavern, let's see the
Yeah.
money.
I'm not going to show you
me
money
the
while you're holding a crossbow at me. What kind of weird negotiation is that?
This is like a reverse pickup.
Yeah.
It's called aggressive negotiations.
You want to see aggression?
I'll show you aggression.
What do you want to do this?
You have to sleep sometime.
I'm gonna
You don't know
slowly
that.
walk up to the guy at the counter and just kind of raise my hand to lower the crossbow.
Okay, you proceed to do so.
Be calm down. Nobody's trying to kill anybody here.
Oh.
Right?
Thank goodness, I have no idea how to use this thing. And he chucks it over his shoulder.
My friend Aodin over here just gets a little excited with his entrepreneurial ideas.
Well, I mean, if you have money, I have an inn.
Hayden, who's going to run this inn if you buy it?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you what's going to happen to the inn, but it's not going to be an inn for much longer. But there's going to be some prime fishing spots here. Mr. Barman. Mr.
Okay.
Barman, sir.
I'm listening.
You want to go fishing? Okay. You've got a field full of dead giants. Some pretty flowers. There's
I
some
have
dead.
a field full of rocks.
There's some dead human bodies out in those rocks because of someone.
No, we revived them. Remember?
You revived one. You got one.
No.
1 out of the 9.
No, I took my time. I made it to all of them.
I distinctly remember the words they died.
There were some that actually died, but only like 3.
So,
I'm not worried about them. There's plenty of crows around.
perfect, exactly. So what I'm going to throw out there, a little idea between me and you, you know, in the business of business. 500 gold.
Let me think on it for a moment. Chat, I need a roll. And we're going to cut scene over to Corsil and Layla, who are able to get this mummified, half-petrified, rotting hand away from the dog. It's missing 2 fingers, but for the most part, it's intact.
I mean, at least the screaming stopped now. That's what I'm glad about. That's going back in my bag.
That was
What
so
about the
terrible.
thunder?
Never do that again to me. Why? Why would you do that? I thought we were friends.
You tried to convince. You're an evil hand.
I am no such thing. I'm just a hand. I'm neither good nor evil. It's all in whoever uses my powers. I'm an innocent bystander in all of this. Now look at me, ruined forever. Well, not forever, but for now.
I'm just going to slowly put it back in the bag and just stop listening to it. Just
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
stop
you
the
do
guilt
that.
trip.
You would just steal me away and ignore the problem, wouldn't you?
Is Mooney Goodboy the third?
But he's a good
Okay.
boy.
Yay.
And have you got anything sort of stuck in your throat at all?
No,
No.
I eat it.
Okay. And you're feeling you can't hear anyone other than me.
I feel good.
You feel good.
I make a duty.
Okay. Do you want to just go sit by the fire and relax?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
And just trots right along. Like nothing happened. Aodin, what I need you to roll now is a little bit of diplomacy.
Oh yeah, I can do diplomacy.
Diplomacy? I believe that's French.
Well, that just shows how out of touch you are. That diplomacy isn't even a skill anymore. 5th edition, right? 5th edition. Would you like a persuasion?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh shit. That would be 16.
Wow. Okay. Well, with chat's roll of a 5. Honestly, I'll take it. You can have this problem.
Perfect. Okay, have you got the deed? I need you to sign a contract. I took the liberty of writing this up the other day. I just pull out the little scroll that I've been working on and be like, yeah, I just need you to sign and date there, sign and date there. You're not married, are you?
No.
Okay, yeah. So sign there twice then. Also,
He's
Is-
like quilling away, signing.
yeah. Who, would you say technically, as much as land can be owned, owns this general area?
No one can own land.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. What's the largest army that's closest to here?
The largest army would probably be the Sisters of the Nameless. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, you missed one. Just sign there, please.
No,
Just, yeah, just, please, thank you. Yeah.
Heretofore referred to as conundrum. Okay, sign.
Perfect. And I'd like to take the contract back, split it into 2 parts, give him his carbon copy, and then go, okay, thanks, sir. You're always welcome back. If you want to bring us any of the fish that you catch, please feel free. Round of hairy nipples for this lot.
Actually, we're thanks to your friends, we're fresh out of one of the main ingredients for the hairy nipples.
Please don't tell me that. Look at these people. Look at them. Look at them. You think they're going to be happy with that answer?
I'm sorry. Maybe they shouldn't have drank so many, but I'm fresh out of the mold required to make them.
Sorry, the what?
The mold. You don't think they're hairy on their own, do you?
I think it's best if you leave now, sir.
Well, wait, hold on. You're the new innkeeper, yes? So I've always wanted to do this. I would like a room, please, and I would like to not pay for it.
Yes, sir. Okay, I need you to roll me a persuasion check, please.
I'm not rolling anything, or I will burn this place to the ground. I know fire and using it.
Aiden, why
I'd
don't
be
you just
very interested,
Aiden,
please.
why don't you just humor him? You know?
No,
Just
Can I do an Arcana check on this innkeeper just to
give
see
him
if
a
there is
room.
any residual magic inside this man?
There's no... He is not insane. He's just free. He's just
Finally.
free. Finally. And he jumps over the bar, smashes a glass on the ground, flips a table over. He says, I've always wanted to do that! And runs out the door.
Have a lovely day.
Don't tell me what to do!
Bye.
I think he just needed to get it out of his system.
Everyone needs that one day. Just go crazy.
At this point,
anyway, we've all been
Corso
drinking
and
bowl.
Layla come back into the tavern.
After just seeing this guy run out.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Okay. What happened was we were getting a hand back from a dog.
Aiden bought the place.
And he took off into the darkness too. Like he's like no torch, no lantern. He's just gone.
Just completely free.
It's so you guys don't have to pay for your rooms anymore. You guys can stay here free of charge now. Even you, Corso.
Sweet.
I mean,
You might have
every
a
guy
couple
who's gone through Paul
fingers
stuff,
laying
they
about the
got to get
place
together.
Yeah, you might have a couple fingers laying about the place in a day or two. But
Oh, cool. Please don't let Layla lick them. Thanks.
I technically already have, but not after being through a dog. That could add to that could enhance the flavour profile quite deeply.
I just want to sit there thinking to myself, has insurance been invented yet? Can't burn this place to the ground for money.
So now
I'm
the
gonna.
lot of you are hanging out in the inn. It's completely empty except for the barmaiden, who's just kind of standing there now.
She's
Like, she
dead.
doesn't even know if she has a job anymore. She's just like,
Hey.
everyone forgot about her. Like,
You,
Um,
would you like to interview for a job?
what is an interview?
Basically, I ask you some questions to analyze your cognitive and functional abilities and see if you're capable of performing a task that I would like to set you.
Yeah.
May I have a moment?
Absolutely.
She adjusts her bustier, like perks everything up, and she's like, "Okay, I'm prepared for my interview." Undoes the
Okay.
top button.
That's great, ma'am. Okay. Have you ever handled a weapon?
Undoes the second button.
Are you hot, ma'am? Is it too warm in here for you?
Oh, I thought that's how interviews worked. No, I've never handled a weapon.
What did that barkeeper do to you? Are you okay? Can I? You don't ever have to do things like that, okay?
You're not going to sell very many drinks without it.
Well, unfortunately, we're not in the drink selling business anymore.
Oh, then no. I don't think I'll be needing an interview.
But how
I
would you
kind of
feel
only
about
have
bossing
one
around
skill
groups of
set.
men?
would you like to hang around and help us find like the marshmallows and stuff?
Since I've known you, the tavern was besieged by magical goats, giants, a war, almost, for lack of a better term, threatening my boss, threatening the establishment, and burying rocks, making some kind of shrine to a blade of grass. So I think I'm actually just going to head on out.
Yeah, but did you live through
Can
all
you
of
tell
it?
us
Yeah.
where the marshmallows are before you leave?
Yes. Everything is in the storeroom, in the kitchen there.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Okay. Now, if you don't mind, I'll just be on my way before you make me dead.
And I get in her way, and I'm like, but write down your recipe for hairy nipples, and then you may leave.
This is what I'm talking about. This right here. This sort of thing. Fine. I will write it down for you. Actually, I don't even have to write it down for you. You take some ale, 1 part ale, 1 part dwarven whiskey, 3 tablespoons of elder mold.
Elder mold. All right, perfect.
Good luck with that. Have fun. Don't mix that wrong or you will go blind. Okay, bye!
I want to send Mooney after her, and I just wanted to, like, you know, like the Puss in Boots thing with like the big eyes and the little.
Oh no. So playing the part of Moonrock / Mooney, you get in front of her doing the Puss in Boots big eyes, and she goes, "Oh no, not a dog!" Her face starts swelling up. "I'm allergic to dogs.
I want
You're
to
all
lick
going
the
to
snot
kill
off of her
me!"
face.
And she runs off into the darkness.
Oh.
No, leave me alone, dog! No! You hear her sneezing forever as she goes.
I don't know why more of our friends don't stay.
Well, she was too boring to fit in anyway.
Huh.
She didn't like dogs.
He doesn't like dogs.
She wanted to just undress. That's.
Yeah, I found that awkward.
I don't remember the
Yeah.
last time I did undress. Have we ever washed?
I think the last time I got undressed was with your dad.
Oh,
Yeah.
does he still have that scar?
He does, yeah.
You know, on the left.
Upper thigh, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of looks like a love heart, right?
Yeah, but slightly off center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Did you
go
see
to
the
the back
glow?
and grab marshmallows and find some
Wow.
sticks, and I'm just gonna like shove like 5 marshmallows onto a stick and go over by the fireplace and just like start roasting my marshmallows.
That's amazing.
I'm
The
gonna
lovely
just like
smell of roasting marshmallows.
I'm gonna like stick them into the fire so they catch fire, and then blow them all out, and then just start eating the shells, you know, and then stick it back in.
Oh. So yeah, at this point, Ruix is trying to make hairy nipples.
They're out of mold.
Very well, very well. Then I leave it to you. All of you are watching Nova at this point basically eat molten fire food.
I think at this point, since I'm unsuccessfully making the hairy nipples because they're out of mold, I make my way over to the fireplace as well. Imagine there's like a kettle thing above it, and I pull out like cocoa powder from my satchel, and I throw it into the kettle, and make my way back, get with a jug of water, and I'm trying to make some hot cocoa for everybody.
Right on. Well, it's working. You're doing a good job making your hot cocoa. Nova is basically devouring an entire 5-pound burlap sack of marshmallows. What's everybody else doing?
I'm gonna go over and just sit and watch all this happen, and I'm gonna ask Ruix why she was burying rocks. Because I feel like that needs to be answered.
What's your name again, fellow?
Corso. Oh, we haven't officially met.
Yeah, I don't think we have. Well, nice to meet you. Anyways, and I go in to grab for the forearm. Hopefully you're grabbing back.
Yeah.
Shake your hand or your forearm. And yeah, my name's
Headbutt
Ruix.
you.
Nice to meet you, Corso. I should have. I'll remember that next time.
Yeah.
No,
I don't think I've officially met many people in this tavern at the moment, but here we are.
yeah, I'm rather new to the group as well. I kind of assumed that you might have known them prior and met up with them.
Nope, I'm pretty brand new as well. The only time we got to meet, I got sucked into a portal, and now I'm back.
Sounds like an adventure.
Yeah. But anyway, how come you were burying rocks?
Well, as you know, those giants out there, they were stone giants. And when they're killed, or at least when they die, they end up turning into stones. The one in particular that had turned into stone that I was burying was the giant that I had defeated. It's customary and respectful thing to do is when whoever you've killed to bury them. And so I did. And a little bit deeper with that, but not really understanding all of the information or even, and I pull out the necklace that I'd gotten, necessarily what this like completely means, but I felt it was warranted that I bury the giant that I had defeated.
Oh my
Sorry.
gosh. No way. Why would you do such a thing? Oh no. Who would you like to use that on, Tofu?
What?
This is why I gotta stop doing reruns, because Tofu shows up and collects all the channel points.
You get points for reruns. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh
Corsair.
no, on Corsil.
What have I missed?
All right. Oh, you're about to find out, good sir.
Isn't it in Layla's bag?
Yeah, I
It
do
is.
some love.
It is.
I just
So
feel an overwhelming urge to pull it out and throw it at him.
what actually? How many do I have? 1, 2.
Is it the deck?
Yep.
Oh man.
Yep. Good luck. That's all I'm saying, Gortle. Good luck.
Oh god.
Okay. All right. So here's how this works. Layla, you begin to feel an immense heat coming from your backpack and forehead, apparently.
Yeah.
Going in search of what this heat is, you see that that deck of cards that you have is glowing a bright yellow light. Taking
guys.
it out. Yeah, holding it aloft, saying, "Guys," it turns itself, pointed directly at Corsil, and the lid opens up.
Oh.
Oh,
Corsil, you must draw a card from the deck of many things, as paid for by Tofu Chipmunk. I don't know if I don't think I can. Maybe I can. If anybody can do a shout out to Tofu Chipmunk, that would be amazing. I think Tofu might be the only one that can right now. But anyway, Corsil, I need you, since you are not physically here with me, to draw a card. I need you to pick a number 1 through 49.
Oh,
The deck chooses you.
I have been chosen.
I'm gonna go with 9 because that's my lucky number.
All things crossed.
And 9.
Oh no.
I'm scared.
Oh no. I hate when he laughs.
So here's what happens. You select the 9th card from the deck of many things, and as you pull it out and take a look at it, you see what appears to be a woman in a blue dress with moth wings, looking like this. Okay? And as you're fixating on the picture of the card, you notice that all of the lights around you grow dim and black until it is just you and the flame from the fire sitting in this basically like well of blackness. A woman steps forth wearing a blue dress, long moth wings, and says to you, "I am the Fey Queen, and I have come to offer you a trade. If you sacrifice something extraordinarily precious to you, you may look at the top 3 cards of the deck of many things and choose which card you would like to draw."
What if I decline?
Then I will simply fade away and be nothing more than a very angry memory.
Well, the only thing that I have that's really important is the hand, but I know that the rest of the party needs it. So I'm gonna decline.
I will give you one last option, one last chance to change your mind. We Fae can be very capricious and very unforgiving.
Oh yeah, could I cut off my own hand and give it?
Ooh.
He's in the team.
Now we're
So
talking
that's
big
it. That decision
gambles.
making is in the team. Like, yep.
I would very, very much enjoy seeing this. And she produces a very thin, sweeping, Fey-like blade. And she says, now, I promise you, this will do the trick. And you won't feel anything.
Okay, just cut from here.
All right. Nice. So you lop your hand off. Well, forearm. And she takes the knife and the hand with a very sadistic smile as she kind of like wipes some blood across her face, like making a fake smile. And she goes, fantastic. Now, for my end of the bargain, and 3 cards appear floating in front of you. One has a Medusa on it. One has a spire, which is basically a very large tower. And the last one is a vibrant sun held by 4 hands. Let me see if I can. So there's the sun. Here's the spire. And here is the Medusa. So, you have now seen your fate. Which of these 3 would you like to choose?
Can I go for the hands with the sun? Because for some reason I have a thing about hands at the minute.
I hate
Love
you.
that.
I hate you a lot. You draw the sun card. Now, we snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Hand kink noted. Got it. I'm going to put that up there. Boop, boop. That is now on the internet forever. All right. So all of you see Corsil draw a card and then stare at it for like a solid minute or so. And then drops the card and 3 cards slide out and kind of float in front of him, and he points to one. Then he snaps back. You are back in reality. You've selected the card, and all of you see from forearm down where he indicated, his arm just disappears. Blood begins spurting all over the inn floor, getting into the boards and making a mess. Corsil, though, the sun card. You immediately gain 50,000 experience points and gain a wondrous magic item. Just like a few other players that went from like level 4 to 15.
Do I... Oh,
So as you feel yourself bolstered with this power, this like feeling of amazingness with the sun, you get real woozy. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 15, please.
14.
Corsil, despite being who you are and what you've seen and what you've done, seeing your blood spilling out of your arm by the gallon sends you into a vomiting fit. All of you are just watching him fall apart at this point.
Can
Can-
I
I'm
grab
gonna go
my?
over and
Oh yeah, you can do magic stuff. That's better.
yeah, I'd like to go over and use cure wounds.
Okay. Using Cure Wounds, you are able to heal up his arm. So now it's just kind of this, like,
Thump.
nub. Yeah. But you're no longer bleeding. You're not taking any kind of bleeding damage or anything like that. But, I mean, you're still feeling a little queasy. But for the most part, you're fine now.
Thanks. I think I need to go to bed now. I think I need to lay down.
Well, take a seat and have some cocoa.
What did you do?
I made a deal with some moth lady. I mean, I feel stronger, but at the same time, I feel really woozy.
I mean, I guess it could have been worse. You could have made a deal with a demon, so
I almost
that
turned
would
it
be
down.
bad.
Yeah, I almost turned down this deal, but I decided she asked me to give her something important to me, and the only thing that I could think of was the hand. But I've already kind of tortured the hand enough, and I know that it's needed. I think I remember someone saying that it was quite an important item. So I thought I'd give my own hand.
What hand?
That is some dedication. Thank you, Courtney. I would like a round of applause for everyone who has two hands, please.
Commitment.
I'll do
Yeah,
my,
there we go. Thank you.
I'll
Yeah.
do my elbow just in support.
Yeah.
I just I thought it'd be better to make a deal than to turn down one and suffer the consequences of maybe losing more than just my arm, half of it.
Playing it smart. I like it. But don't worry, we're going to figure something out. We'll get you an arm or something better back.
Sweet, I can join Lefty now.
You can. Oh, lefty and righty. This is all we needed.
There we go.
Well, if Lefty ever betrays us, we can just take his other arm and sew it on.
You're not touching lefty.
I said if he ever
You're not touching
betrays us,
lefty.
only if he does something bad, okay?
You're not touching lefty.
Okay.
I'm so happy that I'm important to you.
Of course you are. You are.
Corsil hears that in his
Oh,
mind.
the hand.
The hand.
I'd say you're more of a tool than important at this point.
You know, I know how to fix that. I can get your hand back.
Nope, I'm just gonna take off the bag and just boot it. I've had enough with hands for now.
Yeah.
You had another hand you could trade, and it's in that thing you just booted.
Yeah, I used it as a toy for Mooney earlier.
But you were talking to it.
Yeah, it's kind of corrupted.
And why do you have it?
Oh, I cut it off my old master who tried to kill me at one point, just as a trophy.
What?
Every single one of you is just like, what?
That's something you normally do. How many masters do you have? Is that your only one?
No, it's not a normal occasion. It was a bit of a special occasion.
So we need this hand. Why?
I don't know. I thought I remembered someone saying that it was important.
No,
If I
it
just cut off my
sounds
left
familiar,
arm,
but
I'd be pretty annoyed.
Layla, don't
Yeah?
let them get rid of me.
I mean,
I can get you so many more pets. I know all the secrets.
You know I can get pets myself, yeah? Are you calling me incompetent?
No, but I
'Cause
can get you
You're
better
missing
pets.
2 fingers, so it's
I
not
know where
looking
the
very good.
unicorns are.
A unicorn dog?
Yes.
Hey. Where?
Well, that's not something I can tell you. It's something I can show you.
Mm. I mean, you're not mine to use, so
I was just discarded like a simple piece of rubbish.
yeah. And my
Seems
dog
to
likes
me
you,
I'm
so
free
maybe you can
game
go back
now.
to him.
Fine.
What?
I will choose a different master. I will bestow them with all the power of the universe.
Yeah, that's fine. That sounds a bit much. I just want a drink, to be honest.
All of you hear the soft click clacking of like nails on wood very briefly, like a skittering.
I'm gonna go find the bag and just put it up on just where it's just dangling, so it can't move.
The bag is empty of the hand.
Wait, Layla, were you talking to it too?
Yeah. Why? I think we made a connection when I put him on.
Put what
He was
on?
just in the right position to. It was that art high five Nova. So
Corsel, where did you get it from your master? What was his profession? Like why did you go after your master?
He tried to kill me. He basically, yeah, he just went a little bit mental and tried to end me. So I had to go on the run for a couple years. And just before I came to this tavern, I found him, and yeah, his hand was a trophy of mine, and now it's gone.
Hmm.
I think we should check the dog.
Check Mooney?
Check Mooney. Maybe Mooney grabbed it and ate it when we weren't looking. He
Would
wasn't
he
enjoying
be
it
able to
earlier.
sniff it out?
Nova has returned to eating her flaming marshmallows, I'm guessing.
Yes.
Doing the when you eat something hot, you're just like
Yep.
So it is at this point that the front door of the inn opens up and a completely soaked figure steps in, lowering their cloak down. You see a slightly familiar face to a few of you. All of you recognize this as the tiefling named Moira.
I knew she'd come back.
The sister who Eodin swore would teach magic. She takes a few steps across the tavern, taking a look around, and oh, it's you. I'm glad I was able to catch up to you. And promptly falls on the floor.
I'm gonna go over and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her. See if that helps any.
All right. So casting Cure Wounds on her, she's not like taking any kind of damage in that sense, but she seems to have very shallowed breathing. Her skin is hot to the touch. She just definitely she's seen better days. Does appear that she was in a fight recently. And then all of you hear from the kitchen area some pots and pans kind of banging around a little bit. And you hear Lefty say, "Oh, awesome. Hey guys." He comes out from the kitchen looking at all of you. Hey, check out what I found. Look at check this out. Everybody look. You're going to love this. Check it out. And he holds up his stump and he puts the hand on there.
Lefty, no.
Kind of turns it around like, look at this thing. It's like a puppet. And you all see it begin grafting onto his arm. And that is where we are going to end this episode. Thank you. Thank you very much to all of the players for being crazy. Even though you're not feeling very well, I appreciate you all being here, toughing it out, and having a great campfire episode. I feel like Corsil was the only one who really got a background provided. It just seemed like everybody was intent with just being crazy, and I love that too, though.
Gained a background, lost a hand.
Yeah. And I do enjoy that if you plan to go forward and somehow creating your own town, you have a town center already made. A very small, tiny blade of baby grass.
Surrounded by stone giant.
Exactly. I mean, you can't make this up. Well, I guess you can because we just did, but here we are. And thank you to chat. You all were amazing. Thank you, Tofu, for the draw of the deck of many things for Corsil. That was dramatic and wild and fun all at the same time. So we are going to jump on out of here, let everybody go get some rest, and we will see you all next Wednesday to conclude the campfire episode and find out what the heck is going on. See you all next time. Bye.